Jerry, make me look good, okay? Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Yeah, I don't. This is the second time I've had to do this because the first one was full of shenanigans and I didn't like it, honestly. But this is supposed to be a 6-month follow-up to my last video, well, at least my last tablet review of the Huion Kamvas 22 Pro Plus. Jerry, leave that in. So that was supposed to be the video for the Huion Kamvas 22 Plus. That was the tablet review that I did recently, and it has a lot of views. So cool, thanks. But I wanted to do a 6-month follow-up because I've been seeing that a lot, and I feel like I should have did that already. But it is currently November, and I got the tablet in May, and I have been using it not that much. Even after the past 2 weeks, I've only been using the tablet about that much, honestly. I have been using my iPad Pro for a litany of other sketches, designs, and just art stuff because it's sketchbook sized, and I don't like carrying around stuff that much, and I've been moving around a lot more recently, so it's like I feel like I haven't been using this enough, but I think I have been using it enough to tell some downsides and some cons and some pros and everything like that. So yeah, this is basically what this is going to be. So buckle up. I want to keep this short because the last one was 30 minutes. Like usual, I always have notes. The notes are only like that big, but you'll figure it out. You'll figure out why. But yeah. In conclusion, because I'm gonna give you a spoiler, the tablet is great. It is a workhorse of a machine, and it is very much worth the money. And I just found out today that Huion is the company that made the tablet. Huion is only 10 years old. The company was founded in 2011, apparently, which was very interesting to figure. That was very interesting to find out. I just assumed they were like 20 or 30 or maybe even 40 years old, but whatever, it makes more sense now. But the spoiler is that this is actually a great tablet. It's one of the best ones that Huion has ever really put out. It has the ability to compete with a Wacom Cintiq, which I have talked about already, and many other people, including myself, have actually talked about the fact that it can compete with the latest iPad Pro as well, even though, there's not much you really have to compete because they're both very good things. Stop it. They're very good items, and it's good to have both. But to get into the very specifics, so one of the main cons that a lot of people have been talking about has been the lack thereof, or for me, the abundance, but the cable management, or at least the system that you have to, put up and use in order to maintain the, cleanliness of using a drawing tablet, which I don't really know if that's true because, again, I only use maybe 3 or 4 cords. Actually, no, I only use 2, actually. I use the power cord for my laptop and the power cord for my tablet, and I have those hooked up to an extension cord, which goes straight into the wall. So technically 3 cords. And, yeah, I think because so it does come with a USB-C to USB-C cord, but I'm like, don't use that. Use the 3-way adapter that you have because it just makes sense. And it's like, I don't see why people are, talking about this a little bit, but whatever, that's something I wanted to address. Also, haven't had any dead pixels, or I haven't dropped it. Yay. But I don't, that was something that was arbitrary to say. But the laminated screen, it is so good. It is so good. It is great. It is just absolutely nice to work on and have there. The parallax and the latency is almost none, just like with my iPad Pro. And I'm going to use that as a bit of comparison because why not? It's my video. But it is something interesting that I didn't notice until I really started researching, and then I didn't notice 100% really, kind of, until I started using it. These birds are chirping outside. I'm sorry. I don't even know if you all can hear that. And my baby cats are chirping too because they've become birds. I don't know. And this video's all over the place. I'm sorry. But yeah, that screen is awesome, you know. And so far, I really haven't had any real problems with the tablet other than the problems that I already addressed in the video, which were setting up and using and getting pin pressure for the tablet. That was the most difficult part of using the tablet. It was interesting. I was like, huh, isn't it kind of supposed to work out the box? But no, I was dumb to assume that apparently, and everyone else who assumed that was dumb with me. You know, because nobody likes for their technology to work outside of the box. They want to make sure they face problems and hardships, but whatever. Speaking of the screen, the color, my chair. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Speaking of the screen, the color and the color settings and the oversaturation, or at least the saturation problem that I had for about a month because I turned the dial all the way up to 15, was the fact that, yeah, it's a very great screen with very just beautiful color gamut, and it kind of puts it. This tablet puts a lot of other tablets to shame when it comes to the color saturation. And if you use it correctly and don't overdo it like I did, again, I turned everything to 15. You'll get a lot of popping colors, and you'll actually be able to fully realize what you want to color, or at least what your colors actually look like. And then you don't have to, like I said in the video before, and other people have said it, you won't have to move the artwork that you're drawing from another screen, like your laptop screen or your other desktop screen if you're using this tablet on a desktop, or you won't even have to move it to your phone. So when the colors are different, when you post it to, say, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, it'll look as accurate as it's supposed to give, with all the compression that those platforms do for the sake of bandwidth, whatever. It's interesting. I still love the saturation, and I call it a problem, but it's not actually a problem. It's more of, I really didn't want to turn the saturation down because I was that lazy. The button is right up there in the top right corner, but you know, whatever. I don't want to make my job easier. Yeah. The next thing is the pen. After working on some character design sheets for the last week and a half, and I just finished it yesterday, and I have to do some revisions. The pen, I do see why people complain about the feel of the pen just a little bit. It's I got used to holding the Apple Pencil as well as my regular gel pens that I use. They're Pilot gel pens. I just use them to write notes and everything. That's what I use to write just about every day. And handwriting's getting better, yay. But I think just that slightly thicker end of the pencil where you actually have to hold it, it's like, I can't get used to that. I'm so used to using actual pencils and using the Apple Pencil, which is mostly modeled after an actual pencil. It's kind of still smoothed on either side of the actual pen, but crap. Yeah, the Apple Pencil. Crap. Ugh. It's interesting. I really think that you just have to get used to the grip and make sure that you're able to touch up on your own grip strength, or at least redo your grip, if that makes any type of sense. Like, that's the only way I was able to solve that situation. It was weird. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can actually just customize the tablet pen to my own liking, but I'm like, that would require me to take some parts off that I don't want to take off. And I do not want to buy another pen. I think these pens are like $100 a piece, or 79. I don't know. Jerry Flash a screen if you want. I don't know. Whatever. Next piece is the lack of shortcut buttons, or at least a shortcut bar. The fact that this is a full-on 21.5 inch tablet, kind of. Well, the screen size, I should say, is like 21 inches. The entire screen is 22. So yeah, they get you a little bit with that size dynamic. But the full screen that you have access to is some of the best. It's the best part of getting the screen, getting the tablet itself, and having it added on, well, having the extra weight of the buttons as well as just the technology that you need to use inside of the buttons to make sure they work. It makes no sense for me. And I'm like, in my research for the first review, I was like, why do people not like the lack of buttons? Why do people want buttons? And I'm just like, why? It's more money. Like, why would you do this? The ramblings of a madman in this case, but I'm just like, why? Why would you want to subject yourself to more weight and more money also? But I'm saying that because I'm used to using my keyboard, and I have a Bluetooth keyboard right here next to me on my hand, and I actually have two, and it's like, Control Z, boom, undo. Now, it's not as fast as the iPad, which I'm going to continue to compare. It's not as fast as the iPad when you can just like double tap and Procreate with 2 fingers, and boom, you've undone. It takes just a little bit more work, to undo some stuff and move stuff around in Photoshop. But I'm like, it's okay. But that's kind of it. I've actually exhausted my entire list. I wanted to keep this video short, and I was able to do that. The first time I did too much comparison and I kept going off topic, but this time I'm actually on schedule, kind of. But with that being said, I want to thank you all for checking out this little video. I hope you enjoyed the little B-roll that I had to. I can't really show too much of the character that I was working on because NDAs, but in conclusion, like I said, the tablet itself it's a strong workhorse. Like there's nothing really else to say about it. It's one of the best drawing tablets you can get. I've never tested the drawing tablet on Android phones because, again, with that USB Type-C cable, you can actually test the drawing capabilities on a phone, and I've never done that. And apparently, people are saying that they're having bugs. So I hope you're not having bugs if you actually do get this tablet and use it on your phone. Why would you get a $600 tablet and use it on your phone? I don't know, but you can. Now, again, why would you? I don't know. With that being said, I would like to thank you all for continuing to watch this video. If you got this far, comment below saying that you got this far. I would like to see that. That'd be cool. But also, just remember to like, subscribe, and share this with your friends if they actually have gotten a new tablet recently and they're thinking about trading it and having all the regrets because they don't realize that they kind of didn't make a mistake. I don't know what I'm saying now. But like I said, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I will catch you all later. Jerry, cut it right there, please. I can't do this anymore. The midlife crisis has begun. Please. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna give that man a hard time. This is gonna be funny. Oh boy. All right.